Hello, and welcome to Cloud Scholars. In this video, we will be going over Azure VPNs. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. The job of a VPN is to encrypt data as it is sent across public networks. This allows the user to comfortably send sensitive data across a public network as if they were directly connected to that network. For example, you may have a small branch office that needs access to resources that are located at the main headquarters. While you can send this data back and forth using the public internet, there are a lot of bad people on the internet just waiting to capture the files being sent and use it for malicious purposes. When studying for the AZ900 and the AZ104 exam, there are a few things that you should know and understand about Azure VPN Gateway. Azure VPN Gateway is used to send encrypted traffic between multiple destinations. There are three basic ways of using Azure VPN Gateway. Those three ways are site-to-site VPN connections, point-to-site VPN connections, and VNet to VNet VPN connections. A site-to-site VPN is a connection between two or more networks, such as a corporate network and a branch office network. A site-to-site VPN is always active. Also, a site-to-site VPN requires an on-premises device. A point-to-site VPN is used when you want to create a secure connection to your Azure virtual network from an individual client computer. A point-to-site VPN is mainly for temporarily connections. A point-to-site VPN does not require any on-premises hardware. VNet to VNet VPN connections are used to connect multiple virtual networks together. This allows you to connect virtual networks located in different regions and different subscriptions using an encrypted connection. For the AZ900 and the AZ104 exam, you should also know the following about Azure VPN Gateways. Azure allows you to deploy your own VPN gateways or servers in Azure, either from the Azure Marketplace or by creating your own VPN routers. After you set up your own VPN gateways or servers, you must configure user-defined routes in the virtual network to ensure that traffic is routed properly between the on-premises networks and the virtual network subnets. Azure generates different IPsec or IKE pre-shared keys for different VPN connections created for the same virtual network. This is done by default. However, you can use PowerShell cmlets or the Set VPN Gateway Key REST API to configure a custom key value. The key must be an ASCII. Azure VPN Gateways support 16-bit ASNs. To begin the VPN setup, you will need to deploy a virtual network gateway in Azure. Before you can create a virtual network gateway, you will need to create a virtual network subnet within the VNet Azure Virtual Network. The gateway subnet that you define must fall within the network address that's defined for the actual VNet, and it cannot overlap any other subnets within your virtual network. When creating a gateway subnet, it is important to know that it is automatically named and you cannot change the subnet name. Also, you want to make sure your gateway subnet contains enough IP addresses to accommodate future growth and possible additional new connection configurations. You should never assign a network security group to your gateway subnet. The creation of the gateway can take up to 45 minutes to complete. Also, something to make note of is that Border Gateway Protocol, or BGP, cannot be used with both policy-based and route-based VPN gateways. BGP can only be used with route-based VPN gateways. A gateway type can't be changed from policy-based to route-based or from route-based to policy-based. To change a gateway type, the gateway must be deleted and recreated. When you delete a gateway to create a new gateway, you can't retain the IP address of the original gateway. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Here at Cloud Scholars, our goal is to give you the knowledge that will allow you to succeed in your career.